guys, let's see if this will work a little better. Hopefully it will. We're talking about the Last Jedi, and I I we were talking about uh, how bad basically the whole Star Wars Disney Star Wars really is, and I started out talking about the Force Awakens, and basically it was a rehash of A New Hope. Basically sodomized and emasculated Han Solo's character. Totally destroyed his character arc from hey yo JD, what's up? Uh, totally destroyed his character arc from the original trilogy, and I you know it took me a year to hate that movie. When I look at J.J. Abrams and I think, how can you call yourself a fan of Han Solo and then do that to him? I mean, that's you know, you know, I have so many friends who are in Hollywood, directors who got into movies because, uh, you know, it's because of George Lucas. I wanted to be an actress because of Harrison Ford, um, because I love Han and Carrie Fisher. I wanted to do that. They were inspired that had they had the chance to be on set and direct a Star Wars sequel original cast with treating with respect and taking care of those characters that George Lucas created. You know, Kathleen Kennedy uh, basically told Lucas she would take care of his baby. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. And it just gets worse, okay? Um, so that's The Force Awakens. And now we've got continuity in The Last Jedi. I don't think Ryan Johnson knows what continuity means because we didn't get the full explanation of Rey's Force vision. We didn't get why Rey said to BB-8, uh, I don't. She didn't explain who she was, but it's top secret who she was. Um, we didn't get, in fact, what Ren tells Rey negates all of that, unless he's lying. What if a cocked a mess? And then, of course, there aren't any Knights of Ren. We were led to believe that the presence of Vader would get bigger. There's no Vader's. We don't ever see Vader's mask. Um, we don't see anything that remotely feels like the Dark Lord of the Sith is there. Uh, we were told there was supposed to be a statue of Han in Pinewood Studios. Where was that? Uh, you know, Here's the deal. First off, you got continuity. We've got, Ren not addressed, oh yes, it was, Vegeta. Yeah, it was. It was, yeah, I mean, it basically undermined actually all six of the first movies. Um, I don't think that, despite the contrary, that these people know anything about Star Wars that made this. Ryan Johnson, like J.J. Abrams, can't say, I'm a big fan of Luke Skywalker and then do what he did to him. He basically did the same thing to Luke that Abrams did to Han. He destroyed his character, he emasculated him, and then he butchered him. It just, and of course, the false advertising, all right? We were led to believe there would be big, big reveals. Really? There were? Um, okay, I'm not impressed at all. I can't even. All right, the four big reveals. Rey's parentage. Uh, Ren was supposed to have a big reveal. Okay. Um, Luke's big reveal that actually, in fact, Ryan Johnson hates Luke Skywalker. That's the reveal. Snoke was supposed to have a big reveal about who he really was. All we found out is that Snoke couldn't carry the Emperor's cane. You know, that's it. I mean, what if a cocked a mess? And then they sit there and defend it. How can you not be embarrassed by this? You know, from the lack of continuity to overselling and underdelivering. I want to sue somebody. Does anybody else? Um, it just, you had one job, Ryan Johnson. Continue the story Abrams started. Make it better. Instead, you threw this bullshit story array. You've totally trashed what Abrams was trying to do. Um, you know, I'm gonna write my own. Then get the fuck out of here. You know, I didn't want her to be Luke's daughter. Luke doesn't need a kid. Stop it. You know, the way those two. I mean, and there are clues that say, even in the shitstorm, and I'm gonna have to see it, just parts of it over again. So because a friend of mine actually spent money twice to see it, to write down what she saw. Um, that they played off each other more like brother and sister than anything else. And the fact that they're trying to play up the romance because everybody, you know, this Raylo shit, knock it off. Since when does a fan get to dictate what the writers do for a movie? You know? What the fuck? Why? I just. You got a bunch of fangirls, probably fat cat ladies, sitting at home, you know, writing stupid little music videos in an ode to a sociopath who's a proven liar and a girl, and it's like, do you have lives? Is this what you do? Is this what you lonely, sad girls do every day? And then you fuck up the biggest franchise Hollywood has ever seen because the writers are so unoriginal they can't come up with their own goddamn story. Because that's what they did. They lifted fanfic off the goddamn internet to do that whole Facebook, force book, whatever, texting shit that Ren and Ray were doing. And before anybody jumps down my throat, Luke and Leia did the same thing, right? And, you know, Yoda had a force connection with one of the Darths. I can't remember who that was. But, you know, so, you know, basically that just fucks everything up, okay? So just keep a straight story. Star Wars is a magic. It's a simple story. It's timeless because it is literally the hero's journey that every culture has ever, ever, ever had throughout human history for like the last 10,000 years. And you people, God, don't even get me started about the Canto Bite thing. But anyway, I'm done. And I can't, I'll rant some more later. There's so much more. I swear to God, I, you know, I really wish Steven Spielberg had bought Lucasfilm because it fits more in his little area of expertise than it does Disney, all right? And it breaks my heart that he didn't because every one of us who grew up with Star Wars when it first came out are getting screwed over. You know, it just, you know, no, she doesn't need to be a descendant of one of them. It ceases. Here's the deal. If she's a descendant of anybody but a Skywalker, then it ceases to be the Skywalker family saga, okay? And let me tell you this is the last thing. No more milking sea cows. That was gross. Don't ever do that again. And no more shirtless Adam Driver. Women don't like moobs. And that was really kind of, you know, disturbing, okay? He's not that good looking. You know, and he's a good kid. He's a great actor. But don't do that anymore. Stop trying to sell him as sexy, okay? You know, I know you're playing to the Raylos and the Renestanians, but let's face it, he's a jackass. So let him just be a jackass, okay? And keep his clothes on, all right? I don't really, you know, it's really funny. When I was growing up, my big crush on Harrison Ford, I never needed to see him with his shirt off to feel attracted to him, all right? Think about it. That's how That's an alpha male, and you got this dweeb, and it's like no, you know, you know, so just stop it. So anyway, I just the Yoda. It's like I didn't even understand what the hell he was saying. You know, and Leia flying. What the fuck was that? You know, no. Here's what you do: you blow her back into the ship instead of out. That was just stupid. I mean, actually, Vegeta, she might actually be, hey, yo, she might actually, I'm still saying that she's his sister, and I'm still saying that he's lying. Because I got no sense of any attraction at all. When she says, put a shirt on, there wasn't like, she's looking at him like, ooh, I want you. It's the same sort of, it's the look on my face that I got with, you've got to be kidding me. Put a goddamn shirt on. No one wants to see that. Um, you know, I'm still not, I'm not buying Ray Nobody. I'm really not. It doesn't make any sense. And I want to leave you with this. If she is Ray Nobody, she gets all the iconic things that go with Han Solo, the Falcon, Chewie's life debt is transferred to her for why? Why does she get the Falcon? Chewie should just leave, all right? That's his ship. But she gets it. She gets his life debt that he owed on to her. Maybe he knows something we don't know. And she gets Anakin's lightsaber. You know, these are iconic things that go with characters. That when you see them, they mean something. Just like Han's Lucky Dice, okay? Uh, no, that was stupid, Luca. Come on. That was just yeah, they were, you're right, they're heirlooms. Uh, and it was Guardian of the Galaxy. I mean, here's the deal: the person that dropped the smartass one-liners was Harrison Ford because he's really good at it. Luke Skywalker was sweet, calm, um, priestly sort of presence in the movie, and what we got, I don't even know what that was, but it wasn't Luke. But but let's go back to Ray. She gets all these things, and she's not a member of that clan. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. All right. I don't buy it. It doesn't make any sense. Um, I really think part of me thinks I can't decide who she should be because they're assholes. And oh, no, she has it. But if she's not either Solo or Skywalker, where the fuck does she have it? You know? I mean, that's so stupid. I just, I don't even know. I'll go into more detailed rant later. I need to write some of this stuff down. But one of the things, I'm going to say this again, I'm going to let you all go. One of the things that pissed me off the most is a lack of continuity. Uh, Mr. O'Toole, the artiste, Ryan Johnson, doesn't go in to raise Forceback Vision and doesn't go into the Knights of Ren. So all that part from The Force Awakens was worthless. Unless, and if JJ Smart and wants to save it, he'll retcon it because he's going to have to. Because no one knows now what the fuck is going on. All right? It's Star Wars. Stop being cute. No more mystery boxes. No more non-answers, okay? Oh, yeah, I agree, Anthony. I mean, I want to do a short video. I've got a video. I've got that video, and I'm going to do something about that. I felt so sorry for Mark. And there's a video of Harrison Ford, I think, from the Harrison Ford from I think the Force Awakens, and he looks sick to his stomach too. It's like all that hard work, all the things that they did to create these beautiful, memorable characters, and Kathleen Kennedy, because she hates men, destroyed them. Oh, I'll bet you, and I really do have to go, because I have to bake cookies. I'll bet you $1,000. I mean, a great big stack of $1,000 that Kathleen Kennedy hates him because hates Harrison Ford because he turned her down. That is, I mean, green Chucky doll, you know. But I bet you $1,000 she hit on him, and he said no way. That's the only because what they did to Han Solo was malicious, and what they did, yeah, it does destroy the past means they hate the fans, right? You know, they don't want us. Well, oh, thank you, Ariel. My husband thinks so too. So, um, God, I just go. I can't even. I mean, I just, you know, there's so much more to say about this, and it just, I feel like everything that I believe Star Wars was, what George Lucas, what George Lucas wanted and meant for it to be, has been undermined to sell a load of crap to a bunch of unappreciative, ignorant millennials who probably haven't even seen uh, the uh, original trilogy. Um, you know, I mean, I've had girls say Leia was a bad mother and that she deserves this. You know, what the fuck? You know, I just that's been going on, and just personally attacking the original characters, blaming them for Ren, and Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson basically fed that, and I think it really pisses me off because they think that's their base, and I really do gotta leave because I got stuff that I have to do. Um, yes, he is. He is better. Um, I'm. What was I even going to say now? I'm so pissed off. You know, these fans that like this are, are going to go to another franchise when they get bored. I give it another 2 years. I have no hope for the Han Solo movie. Uh, they could have gotten a really good actor who actually looks like Harrison, and he really, really does. A guy named Anthony Ingruber, and he's handsome. I mean, he looks so much like Harry, it's not even funny. Uh, they could have gotten him to play him; it would have been great. Oh, he looks like Harry. Uh, you could have got him to play him, and they got a dwarf. It's been nothing but a production nightmare. Um, and now they've got Abrams coming back, and if he does a retcon, this he's an idiot. Um, but my suggestion, if you haven't seen The Last Jedi, wait till Redbox. Spend $1, but it's $1 Disney won't get because Redbox will buy the videos or the DVDs. So you're buying your rent. You're buying a rent, not from Disney. All right. So if you haven't seen it, Redbox it. Uh, anyway, this is Steph. I'll see you around. I'll see you around, guys, and uh, I'll we'll talk more about it. Yes, JJ needs to do a lot. Let's talk about how he's going to retcon it next time, okay? Talk to y'all later. See you around the galaxy. Steph signing out. Bye.